Okay, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome, welcome, welcome. Loose Conscience is going live for the first time in history. And we are here tonight to celebrate 7 years of Down and Dirty. That's right. My name is Om Janikram, and we've got the rest of the band backstage ready and waiting to join in. So today is not about anything else but the four of us who are coming together to talk about the album which we released about 7 years ago, and to just cherish and celebrate those little moments that we had that brought us together as a band and made us who we are today in a lot of ways. So right now I'm going to introduce you to two of my other very, very dear friends and brothers who are here, as well as, three who's going to be joining in right now. So, are we ready?
Yeah, go for it.
All right. Loose Conscience celebrating 7 years, ladies and gentlemen, of Down and Dirty. 7 years ago, but it was not just 7 years ago that it happened. It was a process. It was a very, very long process. And it began actually in 2008 when Anik and I and Neil got together to play for a very, very special day. And post to that, we started composing and writing songs, apart from playing awesome blues covers by the greats like Jimi Hendrix, Eric Clapton, Buddy Guy, just to name a few. Almost, 12 years now to celebrate. And we've had a lot of good times, starting with this one.
What is this? Coffee Day?
This is Coffee Day.
Coffee Day. Our first few shows, yeah.
So we played 3 Coffee Day gigs, and that was the kickstart of Loose Conscience before the hats, and then came the hats and the suit.
What are you looking at?
We were actually looking at the sun, the sky, the suits. I want to really talk about the suits. Why did the suits come across? Very, very important.
We wanted to stand out. We didn't want to have, we were tired of wearing jeans and t-shirt and playing.
We didn't want to be a jeans and t-shirt band, right? In other words.
Exactly. Yeah, we wanted to be formal. We thought there was some classiness to the blues that can be represented with our... And also, like, when we started off, we weren't a very good band. So at least if we looked nice, it was a good thing for us.
The next one, here's another picture of us. Looks a little familiar, guys. Something's missing, right? No. Looks right. And then we got one more where we met our reindeer friend for Christmas to celebrate Blues Santa Claus. And here we are at
Hyderabad
Hard Rock Cafe. That's right.
Yeah.
Yet Sid was yet to join us before this.
Yeah.
So it was only after this that we started featuring Siddharth Kumar.
Yeah.
And Martin Wieser, who are right here. And coincidentally,
we feature them is because they had to get paid. And then we realized...
No, we featured them because we didn't have to call them back for the next gig, dude. That's why they were called featured. And so Siddharth wanted to like seal the deal over there, and so he said, "Stop featuring me and just have me as part of your band."
So this has been the journey. There's lots more to talk about, but we won't get into that right now because we don't have the time for that. But that's a story for another day. Today we're here to celebrate Loose Conscience, 7 years of Down and Dirty, which is our album which we released 7 years ago at Bay 146 in Chennai. And we'd like to thank Sampath for having us on that day. What is the story behind this album art, and then what happened later when we were going to release?
The idea is we wanted to go with a pin-up model kind of illustration, right? So if we're going to go for a model, then we figured since we wear suits, she's just getting our suits ready.
So this is the part before we got Down and Dirty. She's cleaning it up. Great. So this Down and Dirty, we've got 14 songs. Wow, that's a lot of songs for a lot of people. Why do we have 14 songs starting with...
We're never going to record another album again, so let's just put everything.
Everything.
Definitely been a long time in the making, that's for sure.
Yep.
These songs aren't the first time we recorded it, was they? Right?
I think, yeah, it was the second time. First time we tried to do it ourselves, it didn't work. The second time we tried to do it again, spent a decent amount of money as well.
Great. So, Like What Music You Got featuring DJ Dean. Who is DJ Dean? Neil, why don't you tell us who DJ Dean is?
We collaborated with him because he was the house DJ at Bay 146 and he was always there and he loved our music. And he was like, bro, I can scratch. And one of the days I said, like, can you scratch him during a song? And then he did some scratching stuff. And we're like, fuck, it sounds good. Let's, and we started doing it for every gig. And then it just became part of the album. And we recorded the scratching at Bay 146, if I'm not mistaken.
That song, Like What Music You Got, written by Anik Ahuja. Why don't you tell us, Anik, what's the song about?
It's about not getting into stereotypes, and it's about liking the things that are there in front of you and not really bitching about stuff.
So you gotta like what music you got, ladies and gentlemen. You gotta like it good. I'm gonna play just a bit of it. And if you guys want to hear this song, you can head over to our YouTube channel, Loose Conscience, and you can search for the song and check it out. We're just going to play a bit for you. Hope you guys enjoy it.
You don't have to live in the country to like country music. Just cause the baby is crying doesn't mean it's got the blues. Don't you worry, baby, the music's gonna soothe your soul. Everything is gonna be okay. Just let yourself lose control. You gotta like what music you got, baby. Gotta like it good. You gotta like what music you got, baby. Oh, gotta like it
That's Like What Music You Got. The first song on our album that had to be the first song over there. So, moving on to the next song. We got 14 songs up for you guys. That's just the first of many to come. The next song we have is Blues Santa Claus. And I remember we actually wrote this way, way, way back. And it was for a good reason and a good cause.
We wrote this song because Melvin...
there you go.
Melvin wanted to... he was releasing a Christmas album. So he was doing it, and he came up and he said he's going to do the Christmas album. He wants to use CD sales and give money to the poor, which is a great idea. But I think he wasn't able to pull it off. But nonetheless, we wrote the song. We started playing it. We practiced it.
You think you should play the film?
Yeah, you should play the film. It's our one music video.
You know what? That is true.
In the video, you'll see that there is an entire. We did a show for the poor. We gave them gifts. All of us were sitting in my office and we were packing the gifts. We made about 300 gifts or so, and we went to one of the slums. We rented out one of their community halls. We played a show for the kids. We gave them all gifts, and it was done with the idea that the idea was written for the kids on the street for Christmas, and we thought we should take it out and make it actually happen.
There are many children on that road, never heard have been told. Magic of Christmas, the mistletoe. They need love and they need more. Let's fill up for the toys, spread the love. Feed their hearts with the only hope. Let's be the blue Santa Claus. Blue Santa Claus. Blue Santa Claus. Blue Santa Claus. Don't buy.
Let's be the Blue Santa Claus with Anika Huja, Om Janikram, Neil Smith, Siddharth Kumar, Martin Wieser, and Ujjini Roy. Where did Ujjini Roy come from? I think that's going to be our next point of conversation. Ujjini and Ed DeGeneres. Boys and girls, well, when we're going to record this album, we said we're going to do it differently from the first EP that we had done together, which was about 5 songs, and we wanted to make it much better production. So we got in touch with Ed D, aka Ed DeGeneres, to help produce this album for us.